What's up and welcome back. We are about to begin our part 3 watch of SWADES. I'm STEPH. SYNTELL will be joining us soon. We have been enjoying part 1 and 2. If you want to check those out already, you will see a cut down version of our reaction on YouTube because we're only allowed to show you a certain amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole movie with us uncut, uninterrupted, then you can do that one of two ways. You can either become a patron at patreon.com/Jaby KOAY or a member on this YouTube channel right here. And that way you'll just need your own version of the movie and then you'll just pop it up in a side-by-side screen to us so we can all be hanging out and watching this movie together. If you already are a member or patron, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up. And we're gonna get right into it.
Yeah, he was moved by that kid.
उसे हरिदास की हालत देखी नहीं गई। अब भी उसे किराए की उम्मीद मत रखे।
इंसान की जिंदगी के सामने किराए का भला क्या मोल। अच्छा किया जो तूने पैसे दिए। अब इतना तो कीमत हो बेटा।
क्या?
What? You know what they look like.
He's vulnerable right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's true.
आज दशहरा है। आज ही के दिन हम नए विद्यार्थियों का स्वागत समारोह शुरू करते हैं। शब्द शक्ति।
यह हमारी छोटी पोती कुसुम है।
शब्द शक्ति। अब भागो, जाओ खेलो।
हमें भी तो कुछ बताइए, सुनाइए अमेरिका के बारे में।
वहाँ पर आम लोगों के लिए सरकार की तरफ से बहुत सारी सुविधाएं उपलब्ध हैं। स्वास्थ्य केंद्र, चिकित्सा और बच्चों की शिक्षा के कार्यक्रम, बिजली, पानी।
लेकिन हमारे पास कुछ ऐसा है।
क्या?
संस्कार और परंपरा।
हाँ भाई, हाँ।
और जब तक ये हमारे पास हैं, हमारा देश दुनिया का सबसे महान देश है।
हाँ भाई।
Yeah.
मैं नहीं मानता हमारा देश दुनिया का सबसे महान देश है, लेकिन ये जरूर मानता हूँ कि हमें काबिलियत है, ताकत है अपने देश को महान बनाने की। दलित ब्राह्मण को दोष देते हैं। ब्राह्मण कहते हैं दलित उनकी जाति को भ्रष्ट कर रहे हैं, जबकि सच्चाई ये है कि हम सभी दोषी हैं। उनकी समस्या हम खुद ही हैं। मैं, आप, हम सब।
It's a cool festival. Or
Yeah, I
holiday.
mean, everybody's involved. We got the kids, fireworks and fire.
कब तक आप लोग अपनी हर समस्या को लेकर हाथ पर हाथ धरे बैठे रहेंगे?
और चाराही कहाँ है मोहन जी?
आप लोग मैं जैसा कहूँगा वैसा करेंगे।
करदा कहाँ है?
आपके यहाँ पर्वत पर झरना है ना?
है
तो मुझे 100 आदमी चाहिए।
100 आदमी तुम्हें मिल जाएंगे।
क्या करे वाला है लड़का?
जब इन पाइप्स का पानी उस टरबाइन पर पड़ेगा तो टरबाइन तेजी से घूमेंगे और अगर सब सही हुआ तो बिजली पैदा हो।
Okay.
रिजर्वॉयर यहाँ बनेगा, पानी की टंकी, लंबाई 5 मीटर, गहराई 1 मीटर, यानी 1 हाथ बटा 5 हाथ। उसके लिए छोटे पत्थर, बड़े पत्थर और झाड़ियाँ साफ करनी है पहले। समझ आया?
Okay.
पहाड़ी पे काम कैसा चल रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है दादाजी।
कितना बाकी है?
बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा।
अच्छा,
आप आराम कीजिए।
Who's this guy?
He works at the school.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
टरबाइन प्रिंसिपल पावर जनरेशन में भी काम करेगा ना?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
यहाँ पर बिजली पैदा करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ।
John is beginning to lose it by the day.
तो जॉन से बात करके मुझे थोड़ा सा टाइम दे दे। I'll talk to you later, okay?
Bye.
He's about to lose his job.
मोहन,
Yeah, just a moment. ये खत्म कर लो।
मैं तुमसे प्यार करने लगी हूँ।
Oh, boy.
चक्के के जरिए हमें उतना ही पानी छोड़ना है कि ये पुली के थ्रू इस ऑल्टरनेट को 1500 आरपीएम की स्पीड से हम घुमा सकें। जब ऐसा होगा तो बिजली पैदा होगी।
Awesome. Let's go.
Like, I do want to know how much time this took because the only reason why I'm pressing that is because I know he's only got like maybe so many days left before he gets fired.
He was at 12 a few days before, so yeah, he's extended his trip. I think.
Yeah. At this point, I think we're getting to the point where it may not even be that important to him anymore.
Yeah.
Ready? Ready, sir.
Garam, pani chodo.
Okay, sir.
दीवान जी बैल खोलिए
जी मोनो
आहिस्ता
I wish communities worked together like this.
Yeah. Oh, so close.
हाँ सर
बैल पूरा खुला है
पूरा खुला है सर टोटली ओपन
शो
सुअर
Sir.
Yep. What in the world is that?
प्रेशर बना
हाँ
अरे कब आएगी ये बिजली
सबर करो मनीषर सबर करो
बिजली
Woohoo! Don't hit the power lines now.
Yeah.
भाई मोहन जी मिल गई एक फतेह हमें
He said,
अपने
we've
गांव
done
की
it.
बिजली और हमारे पसीने का उजाला
हाँ और इसके साथ ही हमें गांव की समस्या का हल ढूंढने के लिए नए नए तरीके खोजे सरपंच जी
Now he's on board.
दादाजी की तबीयत बहुत खराब है
जिस दिन तुम आए मुझे लगा कुछ अलग है तुम में अब तुम आ गए हो चैन से मर सकता हूँ
Mohan, you've already been away for 5 weeks. This really isn't right.
Just finished with what I needed to do here and I'll be back in 3 days.
मुझे ताज्जुब तो इस बात का है कि इतना सब कुछ होने के बाद, इतना सब कुछ जानने के बाद भी तुम वहाँ रहना चाहते हो?
यहाँ बहुत कुछ सीखा है, बहुत कुछ पाया है। मैं यहाँ रह नहीं सकता।
और मैं इस देश के बाहर नहीं रह सकती। मुझे शादी से इनकार नहीं है, लेकिन मैं अमेरिका नहीं जाऊंगी।
इस उम्र में परदेश का रंग डंग रहन सहन और अजनबीपन यही ठीक हो तू जा रहा है मुझे भी तेरी कमी बहुत महसूस होगी तू यहाँ साथ रहता तो घर कर जाता
Everyone pulled up.
Yeah.
आपकी बहुत याद आएगी मोहन बाबू अगली बार आप जब आएंगे आपको चरणपुर पोस्ट ऑफिस में इंटरनेट जरूर नजर आएगा
I'm sorry मेरा राम मुझे अचानक निकलना पड़ रहा है लेकिन तुम्हारे स्पॉन्सरशिप के पेपर्स मैं वहां से भेजता हूँ
नो सर अब वो की जरूरत नहीं हम यही ठीक है कि टच में आने से कुछ चीजें बदली है गांव में कुछ बदलाव जरूर आया है
Is he opening up his restaurant here?
मोहन भैया ये आपके लिए है
I love him.
इसे मैं अपने घर में लगाऊंगा देखो तुम खूब पढ़ाई करना राइट
Bye, Chico.
गीता कहाँ है
मैंने भी सवेरे से उसे नहीं देखा है
अब मुझे चलना चाहिए वरना मेरी फ्लाइट मिस हो जाएगी
ठीक है
You think he's gonna meet that his traveling partner?
तुम्हारे फैसले से मुझे दुख तो पहुंचा है, लेकिन मैं तुम्हारी दुविधा समझ सकती हूँ।
लेकिन मेरी मजबूरी को तुम गलत मत समझना। मेरा इरादा तुम्हें दुख पहुंचाने का या धोखा देने का।
मोहन,
really...
मैं तुमसे प्यार करती हूँ। ये तुम्हारे लिए।
क्या है इसमें?
खोलो।
It's like pieces of home, huh?
कुल मिलाकर हमारे देश के संस्कार, हमारी आस्था के छोटे छोटे फूल, हमारे खेत, हरियाली, झरने, हमारी संस्कृति।
That's really sweet.
शायद तुम्हें लौटने को मजबूर कर देगी।
Trajectory of the GPM instrument as you go from Australia, India, and United States.
Just spilled everywhere. Emotional ending.
Once this project is done, he's out.
Yeah.
ये जो देश है तेरा, ये जो देश है तेरा, स्वदेश है तेरा, तुझे है पुकारा, ये वो बंधन है जो कभी टूट नहीं सकता।
मैं समझ गया। I got it. तूने एक बल्ब क्या जलाया, तू समझ रहा है अब तो पूरे देश में क्रांति लाएगा।
He's like, I'm not even gonna bother explaining it to you.
तू ये बता, तू वहां करेगा क्या?
कुछ आइडियाज।
जैसे?
मैं वहाँ विक्रम साराभाई स्पेस सेंटर में प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर के तौर पे काम कर सकता हूँ। I can work in tandem with NASA from। बहुत कुछ है वहाँ पर करने।
You're impossible। मैं तुझे अभी समझ नहीं पा रहा।
इतना सब बताने के बाद भी अगर तू समझ नहीं पाया, तो शायद तुझे कुछ कहना ही पड़ेगा।
Yeah, that part.
तुझे वहां पर आकर देखना पड़ेगा, वरना तू कभी भी समझ नहीं पाएगा।
Just a few minutes away from launching a global precipitation monitor spacecraft. This spacecraft will be able to give us information that will help us better predict precipitation.
What's happening?
Also help us in understanding global water.
They're getting ready to launch the shuttle. Put that project in space.
Flood hazards.
He's plugging in.
T-minus 20
he's
seconds.
Just plugging in to plug in. He's like, as soon as this is up, I'm out.
I'm out.
6. We have a go for main engine start. 3, 2, booster ignition.
Mohan, you do realize what you're going to lose.
John, I know what I'm going to gain.
But you're aware you could have gone places.
I am going places.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mohan. Go light your bulb.
Is he out there wrestling?
ऐसी पटकनियां तो आज तक किसी ने नहीं पटकी। इतना पैसा आपने सीखा कहाँ मोहन बाबू?
चाहो तो राह निकल ही आती है। और वैसे भी खरबूजे को देखकर खरबूजा रंग पकड़ ही लेता है।
कमाल कर दिया मोहन बाबू।
He didn't even hesitate to put his feet in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We did it. We finally did it. That was really cute. I really felt like there was a lot of deep messaging within that, but also simple, like getting back to your roots in the most simple way. I appreciated the storytelling and the messaging. I thought they did it in a really nice way. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really good feel-good movie regarding just, hey, remember where you come from.
Simba.
There's such a importance in that. You know, we all get caught up in our day-to-day and achieving dreams and doing stuff, and you have to remember where you come from, or you'll forget. You know, I think we kind of saw that a little bit with Mohan's partner that he works with at NASA. He just didn't get it. He didn't understand. He was so involved in the hustle and being a part of NASA and launching rockets and this, that, and the third that he kind of like made himself disconnected. And let's be honest, Mohan was disconnected as well until he went back home. There's an importance of knowing where you come from. And, you know, if some people take it to the next step and move back and give back to the community, that's the other big picture thing that I took from it too. It's not only just remembering where you come from, but if you have it in your heart, in your spirit, you know, give back.
Definitely. Yeah, I also like the idea because I know that specifically India suffers a lot from having people who are educated leaving the country and then not putting back into the country. And I can totally see from their side how frustrating that might be to have someone like him who could be so helpful for the country or the village he's in because of his education, because of what he's learned and the skills that he's gotten, but he's in America. And I thought that they did a really good job of not totally crapping on America. He was like, no, they have stuff like I think there's beautiful stuff with India. There's beautiful stuff in America, but at the end of the day, it's like, who's your people? And not in a us against them kind of way. It's just like, there's nothing that feels like home. And so going home to your roots and giving back to where you come from, I think there's something so deep and special about that even though the NASA guy is like, you could have done all of this, that's not the same fulfillment as your people.
And that's the big thing, what you just said, is fulfillment. And fulfillment means different things for different folks. And I think the big lesson for me, the overall big lesson, was when Kaveri told him to take the trip in order to get the money. Because up until then, I think he was a tourist in his own country. And it wasn't until he took that train ride and got on the boat and sat and ate with the people that he was going to get the rent from, and then listening to their story and then having him have time to kind of like process all of that. It wasn't just like a fly by night, give me the rent, come in here and leave. You know, he spent time. And I think Kaveri, she was like, I know what I'm doing. I think she might have realized that he might have been a tourist as well. And if he was going to be serious with Gita, then he needs to really get even more grounded. Like he's made a really good attempt, you know, just from being there, but let's take it up another notch. Yeah. And he never was the same person again after that trip.
Totally. That trip was life-changing. I think we've all had moments like that where you see parts of the world. It shifts your entire way you're viewing things. And I liked how that at the same time, and I think every country suffers from this, we think that we can't be proud and love our country without there's no room to notice its flaws. And I think that to me is not pure love. Like to me, when I hear even in America, people are like, well, if you don't like it, leave. And it's like, no, because I love it, I want it to be better. Your sufficiency and your complacency with a country not evolving and getting better and representing its people is not, that's not nationalism. That's just comfort in your own wealth or whatever status, whatever it may be. So he's like, no, I love this country. There's so many beautiful things, but we can't say that it's not flawed. This caste system is holding people down. It's suffocating people. It's starving their children, their access to education. And these things can be worked on if we work together. And so I thought like building that water well, bringing electricity was such a great metaphor of like the physical and metaphorical being that is working together.
Just the concept of water period, is very strong in this film. You see it in the beginning. He's got a satellite that goes out to find places in the world where water can be an issue. And this is coming from a height of achievement. You know, he's literally shooting for the stars in his achievements that he's made by working for NASA. Even though he's done this great grand thing, you got to come back to Earth. And he really never really came back to Earth for a while, because like he even had the water, which is a symbol of freedom and life. And he says it in the beginning of like why this mission is so important to launch this satellite. But when he gets back home, he's still not even a comfortable enough space to even drink the water from his own home country. He's carrying around water bottles everywhere. It wasn't until he got to the train where the kid is like selling water for, I think it was like 25 cents or whatever it was, that he actually drank the water from his own country. He was too scared to even put his feet in the water, you know, and this thing is this life-giving substance that you have to have. And then the beauty of the writing is that when he finally gets it, he actually uses the thing that he's looking for from miles in space in a satellite. He actually uses that same substance to bring power, electricity, life, you know, to his village. I thought that was just some really cool creative writing with the use of water.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, water really is life. I couldn't have said it better myself. I thought that was another perfect example of how they were moving the story forward. And then in addition to that, I thought the chemistry between the two leads was great. I thought the story behind it had depth and made sense and flowed in a really seamless way. And I thought all of the characters we met along the way, I was invested in and appreciated. And I thought there was just like a ton of heart to the film that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it had a lot, like there was a big strong through line, right? But it had so many great smaller stories, like you said, and everything dealing with the caste system, dealing with education, dealing with, you know, just not having the resources and stuff. And it had this goal, but it cast this nice big huge net that pulled up a lot of additional like goodies for us, like food for the soul and lessons.
Any other thoughts on the movie?
Big shout out to film. You know, we don't watch a lot of film anymore, facts, you know, unless you're like watching some old school stuff. So I like the allure of film. So I felt really nostalgic about it. And there was a nice little subtle shout out to just movies in general when they had movies in the village. And I thought that was a really cool parallel with everybody coming together to watch this movie. And then when it goes down, you realize that there's a story in the sky. I love stuff like that. I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah, great. I know it really does. Sports, food, film, music, and a few other things. These are the things that are truly universal. Like, doesn't matter what caste you are, what religion you are, like those things, it's just like in your human soul. You gotta feel them. Yeah. Well, I appreciated that. Thanks for watching with us. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up so YouTube knows that you liked hanging out with us today. I'm STEPH SABRAW. This is...
Hey, it's your boy SYNTELL.
We'll see you later. Much love.